What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Kamikaze MMA. Coming back for a video about 301. You know what I'm saying? Made a video about this before, about Steve Erceg being the next Francis Ngannou. You know what I'm saying? So you know where this video's headed. Some pure delusion right here. Alright. Starting off with the flyweight. Kevin Borjas, Alessandro Costa. I'm just going to do this fast because I just made a 20-minute video, 30-minute video. My computer said it was at 10%. It just died. My laptop just died, so I have to restart this video, so I'm going to go through this a little bit faster than I was, but Kevin Borjas did much better than I thought he should have against Joshua Van. Joshua Van's very, very good. Mark my words, he's very good. He will be a flyweight champion. No doubt in my mind. I think he deserves the next title shot, especially if Steve Erceg wins. Especially. Who cares about rankings? Stop caring about rankings. Just give people title shots. If people want to fight, and no one else in flyweight's going to take the fight immediately, and Steve Erceg's like, yeah, I'm willing to fight. Joshua Van's like, yeah, I'm willing to fight. Set him up. Set him up in 3 weeks. I don't care. Like, if he goes out and KOs Pantoja in the first round, no injuries, do it 3 weeks later. I don't know why all these fighters take so long off. Oh, I got a first round KO. Let me take a year and a half off. Why, bro? You took zero damage. I wish Alex Pereira would have fought Khalil Roundtree. Like, on UFC 301. I wish he would have fought Magomed, but Magomed's a little... You know what I'm saying, so he's not going to fight, because... Anyways, I'm picking Alessandro Costa. I just had to get that out of the way. Joshua Van's really good. This is going to be a theme going through the video. If Alessandro Costa puts his back against the cage for more than 3 minutes... Kevin Borjas is KOing him, okay? If he doesn't do that, if he's a little bit smart, Alessandro Costa's winning. Moving up the card, Ishmael Bonfim's winning. If y'all know the YouTuber Cupins, he met Vince Pichel once. Maybe you watched a UFC fight, something like that. Just wanted to give a shout out to Cupins there. I don't know. It just felt like a good thing. Something I had in my memory bank. How does Vince have less losses than Ishmael? That's so concerning. Whatever. Ishmael's winning this fight. Vince is not really an MMA fighter. He just fights for fun. Moving up the card. Dion Barbosa versus Ernesta Carachetti. Also, Ishmael Bonfim was one of my favorite fighters. When he lost to Benoit St. Denis, that was a little embarrassing. But he was one of my favorite fighters for a while. I thought he was going to definitely be champ. I don't think he's going to be champ anymore. But I still like him. He's still not one of my favorites, but he's still a favorite fighter of mine, if you know what I'm saying. Ernesta, whatever her last name is. I'm picking her by submission. I don't know anything about either of these two people. I just saw someone pick the Dion girl because she was Brazilian. I'm just picking the other girl because I feel like it. She's going to win by submission. Put your bets down right now. Marcio Rufi's KOing Jamie Mullarkey, all right? He's putting him to the Shadow Realm. Jamie Mullarkey's getting the decision. Why did I change my mind? So, they're close to the same age, okay? I thought Marcio Rufi was at least 6'2". At least. He looks like one of the tallest people I've ever seen in my life. That's 5'9". I don't think there's any way that he's 5'9". I really don't. I just can't believe this dude's 5'9". I really can't. They're in welterweight, right? He is pretty jacked. Oh, this is a lightweight fight. Never mind. Okay, he's 5'9". Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. No, what am I talking about? He's getting sent to the Shadow Realm. I don't know why I was tripping. I was tripping right there. Yeah, Marcio Rufi's got a longer reach. 3 inches shorter, but he's got a longer reach. He's 2 years younger. He's coming off a KO win, right, in the Contender Series. It's whatever. Moving on to the prelims. Sorry, I just made a 20-minute video, and it got cut off, and I'm a little peeved off. Sorry about that, y'all. I know I shouldn't while I'm making a video, because it's all for y'all. Now, y'all got to see my live... Well, you didn't get to see it. But in my other video that I was making... I had my live reaction to this. Unfortunately, you don't get the live reaction. It was a little bit better, but cut William Gomes. Cut him. What does he do for the sport, bro? What is he doing? What is he doing? Cut him, bro. I don't want to see him fight. I don't. I really don't. I really don't. I don't want to see him fight. I was so excited to see Gene Silva fight. Now, if Gene Silva couldn't make his little walk to the weigh-ins, you know, I would have been like, you know, give him some time. He's new to the UFC. Cut William Gomes. He's not fun. He's not a fun fighter. I've never watched one of his fights and been like, ooh, so fun. Such a fun little guy. I actually don't mind him. I actually, the first fight I did see of him, which was the Yannis fight, I actually was like, damn, I'm kind of a fan of this guy. No, it was the Francis Marshall fight, because I was a big fan of Francis Marshall. I was like, damn, this dude's pretty good. Then I saw the Yannis fight, I was like, oh yeah, dude, he's pretty good. Now I'm mad at him, because I'm a big fan of Gene Silva. So don't actually cut him UFC. But make some severe consequences. Why aren't you making weight? Just go to lightweight. If you can't make featherweight, go to lightweight. Why are you trying to, like, bro, you're a pussy. You're a pussy, bro. Why are you cutting all this weight? Just go to lightweight. Obviously, you're not supposed to fight at featherweight. Go to lightweight. That's God telling you you're not supposed to fight at featherweight. Moving up. Lightweights. Joaquim Silva versus Jakar Close. I thought Jakar Close was a middleweight. Every time I see him, I feel like I remember him as a middleweight. Every time I see him. And I don't think that's ever going to change. He's just going to be in my mind as a middleweight forever. I don't know why. He just looks like a middleweight, doesn't he? He's 5'8". Maybe that's why. I thought he was like 6'1", but, you know. I guess people in the UFC just look taller than they are. These stats are just wrong. I'm picking Jakar Close, because I think Silva is just not good. I don't think Arman Sarukian's that good. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna go on a tangent, okay? I don't think Arman Sarukian's that good. I don't think most of the lightweight division's that good. I think the only person in the lightweight division that is actually good is Islam Makhachev. I think that's the only fighter, kind of, in the entire lightweight division that's good. I think Max Holloway's really good. Not a lightweight fighter, he's a featherweight fighter. I think if William Gomes went to the lightweight division, he'd probably be a champion. But he's like, oh no, I can't deal with a lightweight. They weigh 10 more pounds than me. I can't deal with that. Oh my gosh, grow a pair, bro. Grow a pair. Gosh, just fight at lightweight. Like, obviously you're not built for featherweight. You can't make the weight. Then don't make the weight. Go up a weight. I don't know. When I'm fighting, I'm going to be fighting at 135. I weigh 140, 145 on a heavy day. 150 maybe on a heavy day. Well, maybe 160 because I haven't been training too much right now because I got injured. But y'all know how it is. It is what it is. Moving up. Elvis Brenner versus Miktebek Oralbai. I think Oris Medic is really good. So I'm going to start that off with this. He should have KO'd Oralbai. He didn't KO Oralbai. I think we haven't really seen too much of Elvis Brenner's grappling. I'm going to trust in his grappling. I haven't seen it. I'm going to trust in it. I'm going to put my faith in Elvis Brenner grappling. He's going to deny 2 takedowns in the first round. You're going to see Miktebek be like, oh. Because I don't think he has real thoughts yet. He's got to evolve a little bit for that. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be like, oh. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking Elvis Brenner by first round KO. I know that's a kind of a crazy pick, but I'm going with it. Urs Manic should have KO'd Oralbai. And I don't know why everyone's picking Oralbai. Bro, this dude submitted Uros Medic after Uros got so tired. He got tired, bro. He got tired and he couldn't fight anymore. Why are we acting like it was 4 minutes and 12 seconds into the second round? And he almost got KO'd like 3 times in that fight. Why are we acting like this dude's good? He's not that good. Like, he's getting KO'd in this fight. I'm sorry. I don't know why everyone's picking him. It's so wild to me. I was going to pick him because everyone else was, but, bro, how? How are you going to pick him? He almost got KO'd 3 times. Uros is good, though. Uros is really good. I wish he would have won that fight. I really do. I'm picking Yasmin Luciendo. She's 22 in the UFC. Gotta give her flowers for that. That's very impressive. 38 in the UFC. 64 inches, 66 inches. Also, Carolina, I feel like she fights every other card. I don't know how she does this, but I feel like she fights every other card and she almost loses every other card. Oh, no, she wins. She always wins. She always wins. Should I change my pick? She always wins. She didn't win against Jessica Pinning. That was 3 years ago. Should I change my pick? She's 38. Diana Belbita is not that good. Okay, come on. Diana Belbita. Okay, yeah, I'm sticking with my pick. Okay. What? How do you have... Oh, but... I hate picking women's fights. Why are they all so... They're so strange. Oh, they're so weird to pick. It's whatever. I'm sticking with my guy. Yasmin Luciendo's getting flatline KO in the second. She's getting a flatline KO. I don't know why she is, but she will. She just will get a flatline KO, I guess. It's not going to make any sense either. She's going to hit her with like a little pity pat shot like Alex Perez. Oh my gosh, I didn't talk about this. I didn't even make picks for that card. I don't even think I made picks for that card. Well, I wasn't even going to make picks for this card, to be honest, because I wasn't going to be able to watch it, but luckily someone traded shifts with me, so we get to watch 301. I'm actually excited about this card. I don't know why people aren't excited about this card. Now that Gene Silva's canceled, I'm kind of mad. I might not buy I'm going to buy the pay-per-view. I buy every pay-per-view. Come on. I'm a UFC fan. I buy all the pay-per-views. I don't care. What am I? Broke? Huh? Cage side, whatever your name is. Am I broke? And I'm not going to be buying an $80 pay-per-view? Is that what you're trying to say? No, I'm just messing. Obviously not a good financial decision. But I respect what these guys do, you know. I want to be there one day, so I'm going to support them any chance I get, you know. And supporting them's buying the pay-per-views, you know. I mean, that's not all it is, but that's part of it. I'm going to do it. Not because I want to, but because, you know, it supports them. I don't want to buy the 300 pay-per-view. I don't care. I just do it because it supports my favorite fighter, which none of them are on this card because Gene Silva got taken off. But you know what it is. Vitor Petrino is going to be one of my favorite fighters after. Well, Jose Aldo is one of my favorite, but Vitor Petrino is going to be one of my favorite when he KOs Anthony Smith in a couple of seconds. We'll get to there. Jack Shore's getting thrown around by Joe Anderson Brito. Don't know why everyone's like, oh, I love Jack Shore. I hope Jack Shore can get this win. I want Joe Anderson Brito to get this win. I want to see Joe Anderson Brito look like a grown man against a baby boy. That's what I want. I want Jack Shore to win this fight. I really hope he can pull it off. No, bro. Joe Anderson Brito's good. He's good. He's actually good. Like, let's start cheering for people that are actually good at fighting instead of Jack Shore, who's a quote-unquote grappler but gets submitted. Like, this dude's a sad excuse for a grappler, bro. Sad excuse. Now, I know Merab got submitted by Ricky Simone, too. But no, he didn't, bro. He survived. Okay? Give Merab his win back. I don't know if I said this in the 300 review. Give Merab his win back. Okay? You let, what's her name? Yan Zhao Nan get up from being completely choked out, unconscious, at the end of the first round. But you're gonna be like, oh, the fight's over. Oh, Merab's not getting up in the first couple of seconds. He's going, and then he was fine. Give Merab his win back. Ricky Simone should not have that win over Merab. If we're gonna give Yan Zhao Nan the leeway to get up from that choke, let's give Merab the same leeway in the last round. You didn't call the KO for Sean O'Malley when Cheeto Vera landed a body shot. Sean was like, oh, my body hurts. You didn't call a KO because you're not supposed to. The fight's over. Now, Ricky Simone would have won that fight if it was a real fight. But no one really cares if it's a real fight because we're watching MMA. We're not little, like, kids, like, oh, if this was a schoolyard. Joe Rogan, it's not the schoolyard, okay? I still think Volk beat Islam. I still think that happened. This isn't the schoolyard, bro. I'm sorry. It's not. These are pro fighters. They know the rule set. They know what's happening. Okay? Now, maybe the situation would be different if Merab was like, this is a life or death fight. Maybe I shouldn't get in a guillotine. He was in a guillotine in the last couple of seconds of the fight, okay? He kept himself awake for like 30 seconds in a row. Shouldn't have been able to. He survived to the last bell. Let go of the choke. He was still moving. Give him his win back. Sorry. Went off on a little tangent there. Moving up. Kyle Barajo versus Paul Craig Berju. Now, one of my friends is not a big UFC fan. We can only have one of those, you know. Can't have multiple friends that are big UFC fans, because that would be crazy, right? No, I'm just kidding. I have a couple of friends that are big UFC fans, but not a lot. I don't have a lot of friends in general. But this is one of my friends. Paul Craig is his favorite fighter. You know, his name's Bearju. He has these intense stare-offs. Paul Craig is the least intimidating fighter of all time. Any weight class, any time, least intimidating fighter. So unintimidating, bro. Just like, man stares, goes down. Bro, what are you're gonna go out there and pull guard after staring down someone like that? You're gonna go out there and pull guard. That is crazy. That is crazy. Your best win is with a grown man between your legs, with a broken arm. And you're just smacking him, and he's still hitting you. He doesn't feel any power because you don't have any. You don't have any power, bro. You were the least intimidating fighter of all time. Of all time. Besides maybe Anthony Smith. Besides maybe Anthony Smith. Paul Craig is getting KO'd in the first, getting submitted in the first. It doesn't matter because his grappling's not even that good. His grappling's not that good. Okay? Oh, how dare you insult the pulling of guard by Paul Craig, because his grappling's not that good. Now, I do think Brendan Allen has amazing grappling. Paul Craig does have amazing grappling, but it's not that good. It's not premier. Middleweights don't have premier grappling. Okay, they don't. Khamzat Chimaev's is pretty good. He might be the only one. Him and Bo Nickel might be the only one in middleweight that have premier grappling. Bo Nickel's grappling doesn't look like it's going to work that well in MMA. It doesn't. Middleweight doesn't have premier grapplers, okay? We need to start getting this straight. Big guys don't like grappling. They don't. Now, I know this is a weird thing to say because most of the people I train jiu-jitsu with are like 200 plus, 180 plus, but they're dads. They're not like, you know, killers. You got, like, Neil Magny's a big dude that likes to grapple. John Jones, you know. When you're a big dude and you like to grapple, you usually do good. This dude doesn't like to grapple. He likes to pull guard and likes to have grown men in between his legs. Okay? So, moving up the card. Just had to go a rant about Paul Craig. Why is he still fighting? I know he TKO'd Andre Muniz, like, pretty recently in, 2023, 2022? In 2023, in July 2023, so not too long ago, but, bro, why is Paul Craig still fighting, bro? It's just so he could stare people down and then get KO'd. It is what it is. Moving up. Michel Pereira versus Ihor Potieria. I'm going Michel Pereira. I do like Ihor, though. Everyone doesn't like him because he celebrated beating Shogun. I think that's more respectful. What happens if he was just like, I beat this bum Shogun. I beat this bum. Like, didn't do anything. Like, oh. Alright, he celebrated, alright? Just let him celebrate, bro. Everyone's so fucking in their feelings. Let the man celebrate, okay? He beat a legend. That's the best thing he's ever done in his career, too. Like, just let the man celebrate. Like, damn. Like, he's probably not going to do too much else in his career. Okay? He's probably going to get KO'd in the first round in this fight. You know? In my last video, y'all saw me working through if I thought Ihor was going to win any of this fight. And I decided he's not. Michel Pereira's born for fighting. Ihor is not. Okay? Unfortunately. I do like Ihor, but he's probably going to win. He's probably going to get KO'd. Moving up. Anthony Smith, the second most unintimidating fighter in the entire UFC's history, is fighting Vitor Petrino, who's KOing him in the first couple of seconds. No respect. If Vitor Petrino has any respect for Anthony Smith, I hope he gets KO'd. I hope he gets KO'd in a couple of seconds. But Vitor Petrino should not. He should walk across the cage, punch Anthony Smith a couple of times, and KO him. That is how this fight should go. If the world was perfect, which it's not, I know. Some things happen where the world could be perfect. Vitor Petrino should walk across the cage, look at Anthony Smith, be like, why is he across the cage from me right now? This is hilarious. Boom, 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 boom. Fight's over. You get a big $50K. You get a nice paycheck. You get to go home. I hope Petrino watches this video and sees this game plan and is like, oh, shit, he's right. Let me just walk across the cage and KO Anthony Smith. Okay? You know, the dude who's better than every single fighter on the roster on any given night, as long as he's there. You know, as long as he can get a split decision against Ryan Spann. All right, moving up the card. Jose Aldo versus Jonathan Martinez. Jose Aldo, I'm picking Jose. Now, I don't like this fight. Think so many better matchups for Jose Aldo and for Jonathan Martinez, to be honest. I get it, leg kick battle, leg kick battle. Leg kicks are different, okay? Jose Aldo didn't grow up with these leg kicks. So it's not really a leg kick battle. Jonathan Martinez has better leg kicks than Jose Aldo, unfortunately. I would love to see Aldo go out there and leg kick TKO Jonathan. Most likely not going to happen. If Jonathan can't TKO him with leg kicks in the first round, though, he's getting KO'd. His boxing isn't good. Now, Adrian Yanez boxing isn't good either. It's just not that good. Jose Aldo has some good hands, okay? He's KOing Jonathan Martinez in the second. First round is going to be a nice back and forth. I think Jonathan will be looking a little bit better because he's going to be eating those legs. I really do think he's going to be eating those legs. Could see a leg check TKO by Jose Aldo, though, because Jose does check those kicks pretty well. He does check them pretty well. Moving up, flyweight. Alessandro Pantoja versus Steve Erceg. Oh, we're going Steve Carell, baby. We're going Steve Carell. I'm sticking with him. Now, I do have one thing to say. I think the way Steve Erceg wins this fight, which isn't what anyone else is telling you. It's not going to be what anyone else is telling you. It's not. Oh man, this man's going to lose by getting held down for 5 rounds and half guard, which he could lose to that. I don't think he's going to let himself get held down like Brandon Royval and just be like, I can't move. He's going to try to get up. So I don't really see this fight ending in a decision. I'm going to say that straight up. I don't see this fight ending in a decision. I don't think Steve Erceg will let this be a stinky Pantoja decision. I think he's KOing him in the second round. I think he's clipping him good in the first, and he's finding that left hook shot. Left hook doesn't KO him like Matt Schnell, of course. Left hook rocks Pantoja. Pantoja high guard. Straight shot straight through the guard, straight through onto the nose. Pantoja's head rings back. He's more tired. He's against the cage. Steve Erceg starts loading. I could see Alexander Pantoja catching him at this point. But if he doesn't, Alexander Pantoja falls to the ground. TKO. I don't think Pantoja has the chin to get flatlined. I think Steve Erceg does. And that's why I said we'll circle back to this round. If Steve Erceg is against the cage for 3 minutes, he is getting KO'd. Okay? Same with the Kevin Borjas fight. If Steve Erceg stands against the cage and is just like, let me Philly shell against the cage, you're getting KO'd, bro. You're getting KO'd. Okay? Let's go over it. Mateus Nicolau got hit with the most least powerful looking punch I've ever seen in a men's fight. By far. Like Alex Perez, I've watched his highlights and his previous fights. He's got some power, bro. He was not hitting him with the same power he hit these other people with, bro. He was throwing 50%, 40%. It's just the shots you don't see coming. We go back all the way back to 298, Ilya Topuria Volkanovski. You can't have your back against the cage unless you train extensively how to fight. And you can't fight Philly shell. You can't fight Philly shell against the cage. You just can't. There's nowhere for you to lean. It's just not a good idea. And I'm personally a Philly shell fighter. I love the Philly shell. I love it. I love it for MMA. I think it's really, really good. If you're against the cage, put those hands up. Put those hands up. You can load up by ducking this way. Boom. Just like Izzy. You have to high guard. You have to. You have to. And like I said, I'm a Philly shell fighter. Most of the time I'm fighting out of that Philly shell. I'm looking for counters. I'm looking to slip. I'm looking to evade. You can't do that against the cage. Now, you can be a very good elusive fighter against the cage. I do that. So I can't say I don't recommend that, but I still would say it's more dangerous. But yeah, those are my final predictions. I think Steve Erceg's going to run. I think he's going to save the flyweight division. I think people aren't hyping up this card because they're little pussies, okay? They're little pussies and they're like, my opinion's valid. I think this card is terrible. Bro, your opinion is not valid. You're no one, okay? I'm a no one. Most of these people on the card are no ones, okay? Most people in general are no ones, okay? Why do you care? This is a good fight card. What do you watch the UFC for? Let me just ask them. Leave it in the comments below. What do you watch the UFC for? Do you watch the UFC simply because Conor McGregor? Because if so, why are you on this video? Why are you on this video? If you're a UFC fan because you like Conor McGregor and you're only going to buy the Chandler card, the Chandler Conor card, why are you on this video? Second off, if the reason you watch the UFC is for big stars, big moments, I get that. That's what I like too. Obviously the pay-per-view isn't worth $80. I get complaining about that. No pay-per-view is worth $80, okay? I'm going to come out and say it. If they lowered the price to $40, I doubt that most people would stream. $20, no one would stream. They'd probably take a cut for about 2 or 3 weeks. Take a little pay cut, maybe. But you're gonna be making a lot more money if how many people? Let's say 500K buy a $20 pay per view, then 100K for a $80 pay per view. Is that right? No, it's not right. But still, yeah, it is. It would be 800,000 versus Wait, it would be 8 million. Yeah, it would be 8 million of 100,000 people. 8 million versus 10 million. Okay? And I think that's what the numbers would be around. Is like, I'm guessing not even 100,000 people are going to buy this pay-per-view. Not even. Maybe 50,000. Honestly. It's not a big pay-per-view. If you're pulling in 500,000, I'd pay $20 for this card. I paid $20 4 times for this card. We're not pay. Like, that's the thing. All right? I don't know why we went off on this tangent. Oh, yeah. I'm talking about what you like about the UFC. I want pay-per-views to be $40 minimum. Or maximum. $20 minimum. I think $20 is great for a pay-per-view. $80 is crazy. To be doing this like once a month, once every 2 months, $80 is kind of crazy. You're not charging us for the fight nights, just charge us $20 for the pay-per-views. Everyone's going to buy it. Like, these people are so out of touch, I feel like. Maybe everyone wouldn't buy it. Maybe people would still stream it. I don't know, but I really don't think so. I think most people would just lay down their money, buy it. You know what I'm saying? But test it out for one card. Make this card $20. This is a perfect card to test it out. I'm not going to make that the title of the video. I'll leave it in the description. But I'm not going to make this the title because I don't want that to be the reason people click on this. If you stayed this long, comment down below because that makes me very happy. Most people don't. I think it's something to do with my face. Most people don't stay on these videos too long. But if you stayed all the way to the end, like, leave a comment, bro. I wanna talk to y'all. I'm saying this every video, but no one stays to the end. I want to talk to y'all. I want to know y'all's opinions. Steve Erceg, Nick Francis. Let's go!